Hey guys, here we are today, second day at Chicago Pro, and we have just finished with the prejudging. We had a women's bodybuilding, bikini, and fitness. But before that, we had the Miss International, which was a pro qualifier. So we had 3 classes for women's bodybuilding, right? Lightweight, middleweight, and heavyweight. Every winner in the class has got a pro card, and the overall winner has got a qualification for the Rising Phoenix later this year, December 5th at the Westgate in Vegas. These 3 classes were won in lightweight by Gina Cavaliero. Middleweight, we had Sarah Revoir, and heavyweight was Patty Hansen. Now they all got to compete a little later, like an hour later. They made their pro debut.
That's right. They made their pro debut today.
Beautiful.
They turned pro today and made their pro debut.
Absolutely. So Patty Hansen is the one who won the overall. She's the one qualified for the Rising Phoenix later in the year, as I just said. But I have to tell you that Patty was actually part of the first call out. So she literally made her pro debut. She looks really competitive. She looks great in that top 5 lineup, right?
Yes. So she made the first call out huge because we had a total of 20 women bodybuilders at the Chicago Pro.
We did. So the thing is that we had 8 girls. In the first call out.
8 girls in the first call out. In that first call out, we had, they called Roshana Boswell, Teresa Avancic. They called out Angela Rayburn, Ann Sheehan, Andrea Sawyer, Patty Hansen, Tina Williams, Rita West. And they also, in that first call out, called out Sheena Oleg. But for some reason, they had her leave the first call out, and she actually made it to the second call out. But we have something to talk about in regards to our opinion on that.
And we still got the planes going on here, so if you're good with that, we're good with that.
Yes.
Anyway, it looks like between the battle for the first place is between Roshana Boswell and Teresa Ivancic.
Yes. Now, what we noticed, both of them look absolutely fabulous. Roshana was, I think, in her best condition thus far this year.
This year, for sure.
Yes, and she's competed in several shows. Teresa was not as sharp as she was, because Teresa competed, she competed this year?
She did not. That's her first show this year.
But she wasn't as sharp as we've seen her in the past. However, between the two of them, it was clear that from the front, Roshana Boswell, we feel like she beat
Roshana beats Teresa from the front.
And from the back, Teresa beats Roshana.
Yeah, but what is interesting right now is that, Lenda, if Teresa actually wins this, then Roshana would qualify, because she's the 5th on the system point. So then she would qualify for the Olympia by getting on the 3rd place and knocking Tina Williams off. Tina is there with 8 points. Roshana has 7 points, right?
Yes.
And then if Roshana wins this show, then Tina qualifies because she gets points.
Okay.
But Teresa will not make it to Olympia.
Okay.
So unless Teresa wins this show, she will not have enough points, because she's only going to get 6 points, which is not enough to boost her on the 3rd in the list, on the first 3 of the list.
Okay, so question. In regards to the Rising Phoenix, I know Teresa will be at the Rising Phoenix.
Yes, she's
now,
invited.
If she wins the Rising Phoenix, will she get the opportunity to go to the Olympia?
No.
2 weeks later?
No, because Rising Phoenix this year is a qualifier for 2021 for the Olympia.
Okay.
So not. But then, we had, in that call out, we also had Angela Rayburn.
Yes, Angela Rayburn.
Angela was in a great shape, right? She was better than Omaha earlier this year.
Yes. So Angela, this is a great year for Angela. She's showing up. She's been consistent at showing up in great shape. I was really proud of her. I felt like for sure that she would be in the first call out, and she was in the first call out.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah. So, I mean, out of that group, I don't know if we want to talk about...
Tina Williams was there. Looks like she's part of top 5. I have seen Tina a little bit sharper in her previous show in New York Pro, where she got 3rd place.
Yes.
Right?
But Tina's had a long year. She's been dieting
Yes.
all year long. And, guys, it's really hard to maintain that condition.
Yeah.
And she's done a great job through all of COVID and all of that.
And then she's 3rd place on that Olympia qualifying point list. So we'll see. Depends who she wins, if she's going to make it or not.
That's right.
In that Olympia qualification. Just to mention, Rishana Boswell switched this year from physique to bodybuilding. And she actually got some points. She got 2nd place in Omaha and 3rd place in Savannah. This is Rishana Boswell.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
And then we had Maria Bradley. She was in the middle of the 2nd call out.
Yes.
She is a Brazilian. She's very muscular. She's remarkably muscular. I feel that she needs a little conditioning.
Yeah.
She still needs a little bit of conditioning in order to be competitive. But if she does, she will be really good up there. She's still a little soft and a little carries too much water, but she has a great frame, great muscles. So
I agree.
I hope she gets there. And I know that you were rooting for Sheena.
Yeah, because, I mean, based on what I saw, because I always watched, each individual presentation, and then when the judges bring them all out together, we get to see that. So for me, my first call out, if it were just based on like the 5 women, I would have had, no question, Rashana, Teresa. I would have had Sheena in the first call out for sure. Angela Rayburn in the first call out. And Ann Sheehan, she looked amazing. I loved her overall look. She was in better condition. Her package was just so much better. She's really dialing it in, and she looked great. I would have definitely had and so they did. It was great. I was really, the only question I had, and I think the audience also felt that Sheena Oleg should have been in that first call out. Who knows? Maybe the judges might make some changes.
Sheena just switched this year from physique. Last year she got 5th place, if I'm not mistaken. 5th place at the Tampa Pro as a physique competitor. So she switched to bodybuilding. I feel that she added a little bit of muscles, but her physique just flows extremely beautiful. Her abs, her waist, everything is nice and tight. She could use a little bit more size to be competitive in this
she definitely
class.
has to put more size on.
And I think this condition is good. She can come even harder with more size. Harder is going to push her even farther up.
Yes.
But I would say good choice, Sheena. Don't give up. Just keep on coming.
Yes, just keep
beautiful,
on coming.
Beautiful presentation, beautiful makeup, hair,
everything from
body,
top
and
to
everything.
bottom.
But before we switch over to fitness, I just wanted to give some congratulations to Patty Hansen, because she looks like she's going to be either 4th or 5th. She was in that first call out. That's the girl who just won, the competitor who just won her pro card, the overall, the qualification to the Rising Phoenix, and she really stood her ground in the first 5 to the first call out. So that's a big step for her.
It's a big step for her.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
She belongs there.
Yes, congratulations, Patty.
Absolutely. Okay, want to move into fitness?
Yeah, let's go into fitness. Now this morning, of course, when it comes to fitness, this was basically just the physique round. And with fitness, we have some great athletes. So they have to do a lot. I think probably most stressful for them is their routines that they have to put together and perform under conditions of being, watching their diet and having, being in great condition. So this was the physique round, and in the first call out, they called out only 4 women.
4 girls,
Four women, and I believe there are a total of 9 fitness competitors at this event.
Correct,
Yeah. So in the first call out, they had Darian Borello, they had Debbie Fowler, Arika Targale,
Turgale, probably.
and Layla Michaela, and Darina Wilson.
Yeah.
I believe she was also.
Darina was in the middle of the next call out.
In the middle of
so
the next
that would
call
be
out.
your kind of like your top 5, I would say.
Yes. Did
Yeah.
I miss someone? I got them all.
You got all 5.
All 5.
Yeah.
But they only had 4 in the first call out. But Darina, she definitely stood out. Darina was competed in the 2017 Olympia in fitness. So again, at the end of the day, the actual routines are 2/3 of their score.
Yeah.
So this is just the physique round. And
yeah.
everything changes. So these are the women that were in the top condition as far as physiques were concerned.
So it looks like it's, for that first to third spot, it's between Leila Michaela, Orica Turgel, and Dorian Borrello.
Yes.
So Leila was 6th at the Europa Phoenix in 2019. Orica actually made it to Miss International this year. She placed 12th. And she was also there in 2019. She placed 9th at the Arnold. So it's she's a very good competitive athlete.
Yep, and in Chicago, 1 year she placed 5th. Was that last year in 2019?
Yeah.
So she's back here in Chicago.
She might be up there, second, third, or maybe win it. Who knows, depending on the routine, because the routine, as you said, is going to do a lot.
And to get 5th place in 2019, obviously she had a great routine. You just don't get 5th without. Yeah, I'll get it.
Yeah. So this is how it looks like now this morning. Between these 5 girls on the physique round, and then we're gonna see what happens later tonight with their fitness routine.
Yes, I always look forward to the fitness. Such great athletes, amazing athletes, everything that so well rounded.
Yeah, and then we had the bikini division left this morning.
That's right.
We had a big first call out.
Yes, we did. And in bikini, for the first call out,
8 girls.
We had 8 girls. 8 girls. And it looks like, based on the way the judges placed them, we had Natasha, is it Notisha? Coleman, yes. And she was amazing. She was like very lean. Not very lean, but she was leaner than the top 5 or 6 that they had out there. Jordan Lee. We had Rachel Oberst, Alexandria Ross, and Mion Sorrell Williams.
Yeah, so this was like the center of the call out, because again there were 8 girls. So this was the center, just as you said. We had Rachel Oberst, then we had Mignon, and Rachel, she competed this year, 4 shows.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes.
In 2020, she didn't place this well, but for her to be in the middle of this first call out
says a lot.
That says a lot, and I think that she's got good things coming her way later today.
Yeah, I think she does as well.
So 227, Alexandria Ross. She was actually competing at the Arnold this year, didn't she?
Yes. She competed in Arnold, and I believe that we say she placed. She did well. Just to get into the Miss International, to get on the international stage at Arnold Show in bikini is huge. So,
absolutely, yeah. And then she also made it to the Olympia last year.
That's right,
2019. So she's a good competitor. So her physique was a little bit similar, I would say, from the muscularity point of view, to Mignon Williams.
Yes.
And then what I'm going with this, as what you were saying with Natasha Coleman, Natasha has a beautiful, different look, like very short, curly hair, but it suits her very, very well.
Suits her very well. Yes. And in her case with her, because I know one of the judges told me, when you see the bikini competitors and when they turn to the rear, most of them have long hair and their backs covered up, and the judge said to me, we're not really interested in back development on the bikini, the back development, not the tush, but their back development. And by her having this short hair, you could definitely see her definition on her back, but they're not focused on that. But she was definitely leaner. She's out of the group.
And more
she
muscular.
was leaner and more muscular. So that we'll see how the judges will play on that.
She literally stand out in between that middle of the first call out. And if I was to say between the Alexandria and Alex and Mignon, she is on the more muscular, like, her muscles are 3D and they're popping even from the back. and the other two girls, they look, they look beautiful, but their look is similar in that it doesn't have as much muscularity popping at you. So it's going to be interesting to see how the judges will actually place her. Are they going to give it to the more muscular girl in the lineup? Or are they going to stay consistent with the same look that they chose for Bikini throughout the year?
Yeah. Yes.
And then rounding up this first call out was Jordan
Lee. Jordan Lee. And
who made it to the Olympia in 2019.
She made it to the Olympia, and she's definitely, you immediately recognize her, and she's hard to miss. All the ladies are beautiful and hard to miss. But I believe Jordan, she wasn't as tight in her glute area that she's been in the past, so I think that will play a role in in her placing for sure.
Then we have Brittany Dane, who made this first call out. Kayleen Beeman made this first call out, and Lisa Wilburn made this first call out. Lisa just won 12th place in New York Pro a few weeks ago. So this is your top 8 first call out, and then we're going to see how everybody will place actually tonight after the finals, and we're excited for that. And we hope that you guys are going to be there and look for our review.
Look for our review for this after the finals.
Absolutely. See you guys later.